We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more, because we have an appointment with destiny.
Today, welcome to the War in the Pacific Dota 2 Invitational. It's our little recreational invitational here. I'm Ken. I'm joined by Poggy. Poggy, what's up? How's your evening?
Thank you, Ken. Hello. I'm doing great, actually. Doing great.
Awesome. So we got a cool little thing going on today. We have a... let's see if we can get the game going on here. We have a 7-team tournament going on. How come we got no video here? Let's see if we can get this working real quick. And it's single elimination. There we go. And this first match is between Team Boljoint and NLT, not like this. So this tournament is kind of cool. I just wanted to do something fun for, you know, all my friends, people in the region. I'm from Guam, so we have a Guam team and a couple players with Guam members. And, you know, I met these great guys from the C server right here. Poggy, one of the guys, he has a team. Not like this. We have another team, the Colonists, a bunch of teams. It should be an interesting tournament. I'll show you the bracket real quick right before we start the bands. So we got Boljoint and Not Like This playing right now. The winner will challenge Poggy's team, which is the Shower Gang. And tomorrow we will have three other matches actually. War and Rage versus Sinking Ship, and Colonist versus AHUP, whatever that stands for. But you know what? It doesn't matter because right now the draft is happening. Poggy, what we got going on here?
Yep, it's pretty exciting. So, yeah, Boljoint was not like this, right? And truly, we have a lot of diversity going on here, and I've seen Boljoint playing one of the games was from this guy, and their mid laner is truly a beast to be behold. So,
okay.
Whether or not they can counter him will be I think the biggest point for NLT to win this game.
Okay, and we see Boljoint on the Radiant side choosing to ban Bloodseeker and Vengeful Spirit.
These are very thoughtful. They are very thoughtful, actually. So they ban all the Pango. They ban these two here kind of counter Pango, right? Venge and Bloodseeker, they both counter the role. And hence, NLT actually responded with a good ban. They ban out the Pango last. But then they in fact, they just went and take the Night Stalker. And those two here are very good against Night Stalker too. So, oh, spicy.
Nice.
Wow.
So we have the Wall White probably going with his patented Pudge. He's always talking about his crazy win rate with the Pudge. But
yeah. I've personally seen it. It's not too bad.
You know,
But
it doesn't matter. I guess obviously it does matter, right? There is a skill difference between the different ranks. But you know, if you play the character a lot, you're going to be relatively proficient. You know, land some hooks or whatever, right? So.
yeah, of course, Ken would know about spamming heroes. Look at all those monster tiers he has on his profile. On the t-shirt, yeah. I hope now this 10 people pick Lashrak in front of Ken, dude. Otherwise, they're gonna be getting shit top by 10. Ken. Lina, Touch Lina? You think these two are their supports?
I don't know. Who is the mid? I think the Wall White usually plays mid.
I'm actually not sure. I mean, Pata Pata or like his in-game right now is Divine, right? He might play mid.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He play a lot of mid in his rank.
We see that Night Stalker and Tiny Pick on the other side, and we see some bans here
Hmm.
banning these really late game heroes, I guess, right? Terrorblade, PL.
Hmm. Terrible P. I guess Tiny is relatively good against Terribly though. At least that's like unless they're going for Tiny carry, like the Silver Edge route, you buy Silver Edge and then you kind of skills and then you get your shot, BKB, Satanic. Yeah. It's quite good. The build is actually really, really good. And so far these two heroes, right, they're both pretty good against Punch, if I say, because they don't mind getting hook out position, they are relatively tanky. They have like a if they spam click their silence or like stun, right? They won't even get beaten. These are very good. Banning Ricky, banning Slugs. Wow. So a lot of bans are on the carries right now, and if I assume this is a tiny carry, right? There isn't much carry left that's really good against this shield. Like right now, the only one that can tingles is probably like Medusa. Like she kind of just ignores this damage from these two core, like Night Stalker Tiny. So that's like the only good carry left in the pool right now, I think. Any other hero like Faceless Life Stealer, Anti Mage, what else?
What are kind
Yeah,
of
all
the
these are.
meta carry picks like right now?
Right now, the hottest carry is probably Sven, and I don't think Sven match up super well against this two hero. They pick Life Stealer. Oh no, dude, this is disastrous. Yeah, this is a very bad pick. I think Life Stealer is not a great spot as a hero right now. Like, this is a pretty bad matchup. So just so everyone know why it's a terrible matchup. Yeah, you're gonna have an okay lane against a Night Stalker. You're gonna have a decent lane, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Night Stalker like just don't care, he once he's a six, he buy a blink, he press silence, he blink on you. There's like a 4 or 5 second you can't press rage.
Yep.
That's a very big window for people to follow out. And then they have the silencer. So silencer just like completely wipes off Life Stealer, right?
I see.
Like, he can never get off any of your defensive spells. And once Life Stealer don't have those spells, he kind of just dies, right?
True. Very true.
Yeah. Unless they have a very big brain plan on Patch. So I'm not sure if you tried this, like the Patch Aghanim shot.
No, what is
The one
that? The
you
one
can
that
eat
eats
off your
the
team.
teammate? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
tried that.
It's super good. It's crazy broken as a saving spell. But that would require this patch to have like a 80 lens plus like a dispel for the silence to save the lifesteal though. So if this is a patch 5 or anything like that, this is gonna be difficult to pull off.
How about the
And
silencer pick? I mean, what is
hmm,
that like a core, or are we looking at like a support, like a plus 4 or something?
I think they won't put the who's their mid laner? Is it Maeve?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Unless
I
Raging
believe they
Titan.
won't put their mid laner on such a hero that's so gankable though.
Hmm.
Because a mid player is your biggest star, right? And probably you want your biggest star on like more flashy hero, like more tempo control,
Sure.
yeah, or more mobile. Like you wouldn't put him on such a vulnerable hero. So that's probably a support. So right now I think it's quite clear that it's a tiny carry, like Night Stalker off lane. This
Mm-hmm.
Silencer and Lion are their 4 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah. But this patch pick, I'm low key hoping for it to become a core. Like I hope it is. It is.
So a cool little tidbit: the not like this team. These are students at the DOTA U, which is pretty cool
Mm.
Discord, to be honest. Like I think that is one of the most helpful resources to get better at Dota, for at least for my level of play, right? The lower level side of the play, I guess I would say. It's very intuitive, and there's a lot of free coaching and just great, great insight there for the most part. So it's good to see these guys work together. I think if you see the stack
Mm.
play versus people at their same skill level, they would probably mop most of those teams up. I would think,
Mm.
but I don't know. We'll see.
This is a very clever pick though. Phoenix seems like the teaching from DOTA has come into play. So Phoenix is a good pick here because it completely nullifies the Dark Ascension.
Yeah.
Whenever, but the thing is, you're playing into a silencer. You really like Phoenix is really bad against silencer because like global silence just like fucks you up. Like you can press egg. So it's either like the moment they press the Dark Ascension, then this Phoenix has pressed her out, or he has to get a dispel, like EU or like a Lotus Orb. But none of them is enough, I think,
So we
against the
see
silencer.
Boljoint banning the Tidehunter and the Mars, choosing to ban out some offlane picks here, and we see the Storm.
Yeah, these are all heroes that fucks up the Tiny in the lane. Like Tidehunter is very good, physical damage. Minus armor, Mars, similar thing, physical damage, the God's Rebuke. And they are really hard for the Tiny to deal with. And also Timbersaw, of course, because they are like 2 strength heroes, right? They're massively countered. Yeah. So this ban pick from, at least a later stage, the ban picks from Boljoint really makes a lot of sense. They're very confident. They use a lot. They use very little time in all these bans. So, they're banning Storm. Huh. Void Spirit.
So this is a Bat Rider. Interesting.
Yeah, I've seen it. This, not like this right now doesn't have like the best hero to deal with him. Wyvern. It's gonna be Wyvern mid. Is it Push mid? I think it's Push mid.
Yeah,
Wait, Photon. No, Photon is playing the Push. Oh wow.
Oh,
What's this?
Oh wow.
I'm actually not sure. I think we have to be surprised.
Oh my god. You know what? Oh my god. So for like a week, I couldn't figure out who this Russian Uloid guy was on my friends list. I was like, who is this guy? And it turns out it's just Photon upside down. Oh my god. Why don't you just put regular names, man? Like, there's even like a nickname feature, and man, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. We got the game going. I'm a boomer, man.
Ken, yeah. You're just exposing yourself here, Ken.
I know. Here we go.
Yeah. I think so far, the draft favors Boljoint a bit. Because I just think the Night Stalker plus the Silencer, they just like really help each other. And that's this Bat Rider so far. No one from Dire side other than Lifesteal can deal with him like good enough. So. Yep. What about you, Ken? Who do you favor here?
I guess in the draft, I like the Radiant side a little better.
Yeah. So 2-0 on Radiant.
Yeah, well, 1-0, right? So we'll see.
Yeah. I'm favoring Radiant too. So
yeah. Oh no, yeah. You're right.
Oh,
And actually, I just don't like the late game. Yeah. I just don't like the late game options on the side of Dire too. Like, I just feel like you're really all in. Like even if this game went really long, like you were to stall it out, like you're all in on how Kirito plays. Like,
I mean, this is a Patch mid, right? This Patch is a core. Like he bought Bracer and Tango, so he's playing as a core. So I think off lane. So if he get off a good start, right? He get like decent level. He got like flash ship. He is a force to be reckoned with in the late game. Like, yeah. So I think late game wise, right? Probably both teams scale similarly, because Bat Rider scales quite badly in the late game at like 40 minutes. After everyone's 25, a lot of people are 25. Bat Riders are quite weak at that time. He's just really strong like until like the 20, 30 minutes mark. After all the BKBs are up, right, it'll be quite hard.
How do you take the fog off? I freaking forgot how to take a fog off on this thing. What's the fog command? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how the hotkeys for this. Spectated the game and all that.
Yeah, this new overlay is not. I heard there's a lot of like negative comments on it. You're talking about the in-game one, right?
Yeah, I just want to take off the fog of war so I can see the map, so I
Yeah,
can see the other team.
yeah. How do you do that now?
I don't know. I thought it was like F, but
F?
I don't know. Let me see.
Okay, no, it's not working for me. In this,
Advanced
so.
keys. Sorry, guys, we're figuring this out. Game one. Oh my lord.
Oh, I think you can go to setting and press on the bottom right. There's a spectator, right?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, and then in the middle there's like a spectator replay or something like that. Oh wow, he learned dive just for that. Huh. Interesting.
I don't see fog of war on this.
No, you can there's like a spectator option, right?
Uh huh.
In the middle, there's like spectator for both team, for Dire or for Radiant.
Oh, okay.
So I think if you
Oh,
toggle
I
those,
turned it off.
you activate
Ah.
the follow. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I see. There we go.
Technologies.
Good call. That's why you're here, Poggy. If you weren't here, I'd never have figured this out. So we got that Bat Rider mid versus the Winter Wyvern in mid.
Yeah, so luckily for like Wyvern, Divine player, right? He actually plays like better too. So he probably won't feed. Oh. But honestly, I don't think this is the best hero against a bad rider anyway. How's top lane doing?
Let's get a little trade here.
Kirito missing CS. Top lane has 0 CS so far. Is it glitching for me? Why does no one has any last hits?
No, they're last hits. It's 3-3.
Okay, it was just not updated for me. Okay. Yeah, currently, yeah, as you can tell. So, Ozish is like purely mechanical skill wise. I think he's like the best player in like this among these 10 players. He's like dumpstering.
Yeah, he's got
8
14
stick.
and 6. Man.
He's
He has
probably
a
gonna
huge
dive here
one.
on the tower now. Yeah, this is our first blood. Alright.
Wow. Well, what was the issue there for Divine? Did he just have like too much stacks on him or something, or?
So if you're playing against Bad Rider, right, especially on a hero that's naturally slow, like Wyvern, you at least Wyvern has like a slow, right? Especially your Q.
Mm-hmm.
So you simply just can't. So first off, like don't let him get too much stacks on you. If anytime the stack is like over 4 or like 5, right, you're just dead. Unless you save your slow, like the Q. What's it called? Active burn. But the moment you see that he wants to go on you, you have to slow him and then you try to run. That's the only chance of survival. Yeah, there's no other way you can win. So
Yeah, this is a tough lane right now for Divine.
yeah, they're not doing that great over all 3 lane right now. This is in SEA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has like a similar ping actually. Except for the Pudge. He's kind of playing for UK, so on the highest ping.
Oh wow.
Yeah, mid lane is not looking pretty.
Oh, Raging Tomatoes lost his courier here.
What side action going on both lane, mid lane, bottom lane? It seems like both NLT gonna drop a hero here. Yep. Looking rough. Looking rough.
It's not looking good. It's not looking too good.
Not looking for a dive. Oh, he's going for the dive. Oh, he's gonna have enough to finish. Their carrier did not farm though. His lasso now. The moment he has Firefly, he can probably just dive the Wyvern. He uses the Arctic Burn again. Yep, he's gonna do that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. There's like just like how I say, right? Like if you play on a slow hero, like movement speed slow hero, like if you use like any of your CC, like slow stuns, anything like that against a bad rider, you're just dead. Especially after he's 6, it's like easy peasy kill.
I think
we can look at net worth right now.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, you were saying looking at net worth. What?
Yeah, this barrel is already 3K net worth at 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's not pretty.
I think one thing that's kind of like different too is I would never think to dive like we saw just this last fight with Bat Rider as we almost see this kill here up top. They're going on life zero, but in the mid, like Bat Rider was like 30% health, and he was just standing on the high ground, taking right clicks from the Wyvern. But as soon as he had ult, he dove. He went for it. So just good knowledge of how much damage and how strong he is. Oh, we got a kill up top.
Yeah. NLT breaking the silence. They're getting some return kills here. It's quite impressive as well because during the night time, and this night Soga's the strongest. But yeah, back to the mid lane, right? Bat Rider especially, it's like a hero that you require like experience. If you play him like a couple times, you know like how much damage you can do in how much time. He's like a very good hero to abuse, especially against like weaker player. Like they're less experienced, they don't know how much they do in damage. So yeah. Especially if you don't have a good hero against it. And I won't say Wyvern's a good hero against Bat Rider. Like some common better heroes against Bat Rider are like Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit are good. Void Spirit is okay too. Queen of Pain is one of the better one. Bat Rider's diving top now. He has travel completed. He doesn't even need his lasso. Running rampant there.
So this is going to be exciting next game, I think. I mean, what can NLT do to kind of get back into this game? Like, I mean, they're down 4K right now. We're like 7 minutes into the game, but assuming that you're facing a deficit in net worth, like what can you do to like get back in the game? Like the towers are still up. It's not like all the towers are gone.
So one thing. Stop feeding kills to this Bat Rider. That's the first one. Like, but it's too early for everyone to just like not show on the map, right? Because the map's still really big. You have to farm jungle. Everyone's like low level. You can't farm jungle effectively yet. So I would say just group up and like try to play like a buddy system, right? Like maybe play 2 lane only. Like leave this lane. Stop feeding the bottom lane like this. Yeah. That's like one thing, stop feeding on alone. Group out together so that you have less pressure. It's like maybe just let go of like this bottom lane or like the top lane and just play me and the other side lane. Play like a buddy system so that this Bat Rider can just like run everyone down alone. Yeah.
So right now,
because the tiny progress.
Right now, like net worth. The Radiant is they're far ahead. At least their cores they're significantly ahead. Should they be trying to take like a tier 1 objective like off the bat right now, or just still?
They can't. The thing is they can't because they don't have a good hero to take it. So right now, what matters to them are just kills. Like right now, like for example, this life stealer. They should solve the TP. Maybe he can get 1 kill.
Okay, nice.
But he's gonna die after. Yeah. He's still a lasso. He just stack out and just lasso. Probably doesn't even need lasso to kill.
All those stacks.
Yeah. Alright. What they're doing right now is correct. So just bring all 5 here together. Like don't care. Try to stop this Bat Rider from getting more kills, or at least maybe try to kill it. I don't think they can get him though. This barrel gonna have fireflies and then everyone's gonna die. Probably a rampage here.
Ouch. And this guy's making Bat Rider look so cool. I never even want to play this hero till today. Till right now. But
Yeah, I mean, like, if you know how to play it, like, you know, like the maximum you can go, like, and you are not playing against like counters. So counters are like these spells, right?
sure.
And this hero can like storms you a lot of game. Like in high MMR pub, even like if you watch like, any of the popular streamers like God and whatever, they always say, "Alright, 10 pick bat, wow, last pick bat, wow, how's high skill?" You know, he's just salty that people can play the hero well. If they play the hero well, it's kind of like a cheese pick nowadays.
I see.
Yeah. Alright, 10 minutes in, 6k net worth. The Barada is double of the net worth on the higher. So, not pretty.
Yeah, it's definitely not
Right.
pretty. But
Yeah,
you
you
know,
asked
it's a
me what-
valiant effort, you know? It is a valiant effort. I'm glad to see NLT giving it all they got here. As we see Pudge getting gone on here on bot and Bat just diving anything. 2v.
That's what this
One.
time. It's the Arcane. Like, I would say right now, on what NLT should do is like, they don't care. They literally just try to bring 5 men to brawl. Yes. There's no way you can outfarm them right now. So what you can bet on is that, you know, maybe the Night Stalker, like a Lion, they are like lazy to TP, you know, they don't have TP,
Sure.
or they didn't think they needed the TP, and then you try to take a fight there. So like with more hero with numbers. So throw all spell on the barrier before he get more stacks. So yeah.
And kind of even out the net worth in that fight, right? Like, you know, bring your 7k versus their Bat
Yeah, I
Rider.
don't think you should look at net worth right now. Right now, what's more important is probably EXP. Like, Daya is out 2,000 EXP now. Is it 2,000? I think it's one. Yeah, 2,000. I'm not sure how to read it.
I don't know. It's a lot. This is
Yeah,
level
it's a
11,
lot.
so it's...
Yeah, this one is level 11 and Lina is only level 5.
Oh, is it gonna be enough? We use the pot
Oh,
here.
the combo.
Okay,
Yeah, the
there's,
combo. But is this lion gonna eat the egg? Oh, just in time.
okay, just in time.
The barrier is not connecting. So this is a good fight for NLT. They should just kill this Night Stalker first. Why they kill Night Stalker? These are last chance. Barrier is here.
Nice.
They gotta answer.
And there's the bat, and
The bat is here though, so they already use everything. Using curse to disengage. Let me try to hope. Can we see photon hook?
oh, good
It's
try.
close enough. He's still running up, he's gonna die.
Oh, that
He's
is
gone.
brave.
He is very brave. He's gonna get the stacks up. 4 stacks already. 5 stacks. He used frame back here, and Punch will just die.
Oh wow.
Yep. Like playing against Bat Rider, right? You can't go for short engagement. Yeah, you can't go for long engagement. You can't go for drawn out engagement. 5-5 is over. They got one more kill. I'll say this is worth it. But right now, tiny free farm, farming Echo Silver, going blink.
So, you know, in a, like, I guess this is a more of a kind of technical tournament type of strategy question. When it's only best of one, what are you looking for in your lineup? Like, I mean, you know, like, is there any strategy that you try to bring into it? Like, you know, force drafting something, or, you know, maybe preventing certain types of heroes in this best of one, or like sudden death scenario? Like, is there like
I'll say just pick your comfort hero, right? Like play one thing that you're familiar with. You know, you don't try to counter the enemy draft too hard. You know, like unless you see a Pango and then you are like, oh, I can play Berserker well, then just play Berserker. You know, unless that kind of thing. You don't like forcefully try to force out like the favorable draft, so called. You just try to aim for a game plan here, which is what I would say like the Radiant was doing, right? So they just see like, they have no counter. I'll just pick Bad Rider.
Sure.
I'll just pick Nice Soccer. I'll just pick Bad Rider as right at the enemy. That's just what they did.
And it is just
No.
not feeling
just
good
brutal,
right
right?
now for NLT.
Yeah.
But to be expected, there is a sizable difference in experience and rating. But
Yeah.
you see Tiny with the
And
throwback
like
game.
Barrel is one of the best here to capitalize on those, those like slow reaction, those inexperience. Barrel is definitely one of the best here in Dota 2 to punish it. Not to say punish, to capitalize on it.
Sure. Yeah, I mean you can see like the number of stacks the what is the spell called? The sticky napalm that he's getting on on NLT and just random engagements, just like poking at them and easy deaths. Oh, you see the ult here? Just to get them off the
Not
tower.
great usage. They really got to couple up the Supernova plus Winter Skirts together to get any successful engagement here. Can they kill the... This is a bad curse.
Oh no.
It's not a good curse.
This bat is just running rampant. It's just too
is.
far ahead. Like,
Yeah, I mean he's level 15. He has BKB up. If you check if you check his heat map, right, he's never even like touched any of his jungle creeps, like his side of jungle creep. So that's how you should play it. When you have to travel, just play aggressively. Like in this kind of game, you don't even need to go by the fountain because you're all the bounty runes, all the power runes in the world to grab.
34-7. We're like 16 minutes into the game, but it's just different, right? Like, unfortunately, there are going to be good teams. The next match, Poggy, we're going to have your team, and then so that should be a different type of experience, right? So we'll see how that turns out. And then tomorrow we have another set of a couple of games. Should be interesting. The other side of the bracket, two Guam teams actually. And the colonists, nice little Dota U coaches and retired coaches. Should be exciting.
Maybe they will arrange for them, for their students.
Or
Over
maybe,
here.
oh, okay, so we see a kill there, another.
If you land this hole, might be a kill. Only if that's the case.
God.
Diving tier 4s at 70 minutes. Nice.
I do respect that Team Boljoint is not, they're not taking them lightly.
Not all chatting, yeah.
Yeah, they're just going at it and, playing a strong game. Strong showing. Rank diff, but it's okay. It happens. We might see one of those tomorrow as well, maybe. But I know that we're not going to see it in the next game. So that should be interesting.
You might be wrong.
Oh. Oh shoot! Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. We might see it a little differently in the next game. Who knows? We'll have to find out.
No, we have to find out. Right. So the $1 million question right now is, how can they kill the Bad Rider once before the game ends?
This is true. I mean, it might be easier to kill Roshan than the Bat right now, but
I mean, it is. It probably is. Because right now this Bad Rider has a BKB, right? So
yeah,
they do have that. They do have a couple of BKB locked down, but like even look at his HP, right? He has 2k HP right now. Even the life stealer with the armor on, he only had 1.2k. Patch, a tanky hero, he only has 1.3k.
I mean, he has, yeah, almost as much net worth as the 3 cores. So
Yeah.
he's pretty big.
I mean, the net worth lead kind right now is if you remove Bat Rider and Tiny right now from the game, they will still have a net worth lead. That's how far ahead they are.
Yeah, it's wild.
And what is he itemizing for? I think he's itemizing for Lincoln. Or a refresher, you know. Probably a refresher. Like double BKBs and whatnot.
Oh, there's a cool
don't
UI
know.
thing. It shows smoke now. Oh, didn't you do that before? That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, these are like the default like plugins from one of the Twitch like channel, I think. Like I think BTS. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's BTS or like Sans Fans TV. They make one of their employee make all of these like Twitch plugins, and then Wolf just like, oh, that's neat. I'll take that. So they just like copy a whole concept.
Should we see the Roshan take?
This is just pussy move, dude. I'm not sure, man. This is just pussy move. Right now, you can get team by like 4 times and still not lose the game.
But you know, it is the only game, best of one. So maybe they're like, they don't want to take no chances, play the safe play here.
Paying
That's
respect,
real pussy
right?
move, though.
Paying respect.
Yeah.
Paying respect. No, they're being respectful. They're like, NLT, you're a respectable opponent.
Yeah.
We need the Aegis to secure the win.
Yeah. I mean, I was hyping up the NLT team. So.
I mean, if this guy had any other mid hero or Zeke this game, if he had any other mid hero, it would have been closer. It's simply for the fact that they had Bat Rider. It's a cheese hero, and they don't have heroes against it.
Very true.
I mean, they brought it upon themselves too, right? They pick Wyvern into it. I thought he played Bat Rider, right? He should know that this is not that playable.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like, it's not like it was a 10th pick bat. So.
Yeah, it's a nice pick. It's a nice pick. So yeah, he actually went for Lincoln, dude. Oh, so pussy, dude. What's this shit?
Oh my god.
Just go refresher, right? Like, who cares?
Is that silence? And,
Yeah.
Well, and we're on to the next. Poggy, I'm gonna let you get your boys ready. I'm gonna give these guys like a 3 or 4 minute break after the match, and I'll get the next lobby up. And we will see you guys versus the Shower Gang. Versus
we might be a bit late. Not gonna lie. I told them it's gonna be like 9 o'clock.
Okay, what time? Like 30 minutes in. Oh man, we gotta.
I'll try to get them up as soon as possible. Okay.
All right, no problem.
Yep. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Thanks for everyone for coming to watch the game. See you guys next.
Yep. So Boljoint is going to take a game. Well, their first round of this tournament. I'm going to show you the standings one more time. Here we're at. Here are where we are at. Boljoint will face Shower Gang next.
Yep. And see you guys there.
Yeah, in a bit. So Poggy's going to go off. He's going to get that done. Tomorrow we have Warren Rage versus Sinking Ship. The Colonists versus AHUP. So Warren Rage and AHUP both belong teams. That should be exciting.
Yep.
Let me just check something.
And I'll go gather my friends now.
No worries, no problem.
Thanks for casting, Ken, and see you. Thanks for having me.
Gen Z is a stalled generation.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
and led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Welcome back, guys. You guys are watching the War in the Pacific Dota 2 tournament. Obviously, this is just a local regional recreational tournament going on. We just watched the first game, Boljoint versus Not Like This. They won with a decisive victory. I don't know how many minutes that was, in 22 minutes or so. Very, very quick game. We are going to see Boljoint versus Shower Gang in just a bit. I want to say another 10-15 minutes, but I'm going to restart the stream. And after that, that will end the matches for tonight. That should be a good matchup. It's definitely one that I think people are going to want to watch out for. We just saw this game finish, but tomorrow, 10 p.m., you will see War and Rage, a Guam team, versus Sinking Ship, which is another one of the Dota U student teams. I'm a big fan, actually, of this team. A couple of players that I really like on there. I'm a fan of both teams, actually, so I think that would be an exciting and fair matchup, a lot more equal than the matchup we just saw. So definitely check that out at 10 p.m. tomorrow, followed by AHUP versus the Colonists, and this should be a good one. I'm excited to see how this game turns out. Another Guam team versus a bunch of a ragtag group of C players. It should be interesting. Definitely stay tuned for that. But we are going to restart the stream, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Actually, we will wait until... I will restart the stream, but we will wait until the next game is all queued up and ready to go, and we will be back with that. So thank you for joining. We'll see you in a short while.